So the final day has come. Final day is tomorrow. Some of you might be anxious. Some of you might be eager to write the exam. Most of you are worried what might be my score. So one thing I would like to say is the student who is more worried about the scores, he will decrease his scores by 100 points. Scores will be given by college board. So based on your efforts, God has decided some score based on completely on your efforts. So college board will decide your score. Sir, I'm worried, I'm concerned. What will be my score? How much I can get? All this is nonsense here. So what you need to do for tomorrow's test? Few simple things which I would like to say definitely will add you 50 to 60 points if you are serious and can focus on what I'm speaking to you right now. So the first point I would like to say is never ever think about this score. Never ever you should think about your score. Scores are guaranteed. So what you should think? You should think about the most important thing that you should do when in tomorrow is just solving a question. Complete focus on solving that particular question. World War III might come, something might happen in your center, you are least bothered. Have you read the question? You have your own strategies for reading, writing, and maths. So follow this strategy. If you're reading the passage, then coming back to the question, or reading the question and coming back. So you have your own strategies. Don't try to implement any new strategy. So what is the most important thing for tomorrow's thing? It might look so simple. Just focusing on one question, solving it, getting the answer, and bubbling it immediately in OMR. Some students have habit, I'll mark everything, then I bubble. They make mistakes. If instead of question 3, they start from 4. After 10th question, they realize again to erase, they take a lot of time, they are in test. And most of the centers and invigilators are so strict, they won't even give you 1 second, you will land up in trouble. So my sincere suggestion, whenever you are taking exam tomorrow, get an answer, mark it immediately, transfer it to the OMR immediately. So your focus should be on solving question, getting an answer. You got an answer, just mark it. You are taking too much time to solve a question, means it is wise to leave the question, mark on the question paper, a cross mark or a circle, and come back at the end if you have time. So don't waste too much time on a particular question. Okay, they look very simple, but these two are the most powerful things. Then other things that we would like to discuss. So you start with your reading. I'm sure most of you cannot complete the 52 questions. Don't worry. Even you solve 45 questions, you'll get scores of around 350 to 360, which is a very good score. So don't worry. I could not solve complete paper. Some passages might be too difficult. Sometimes passages might be easy. If it is too difficult, it is a percentile based exam. Even you solve 42 questions, 43 questions, you are going to get a good score. So instead of worrying about which is not in your control, what you should do, just focus on solving as many questions as possible, solving them, bubbling them, and coming out. Suppose you left 10 questions. My other sincere suggestion is just mark one option, either A, B, C, or D. Instead of marking A, B, C, D, then the probability of getting them correct would be less. So if you're left with few questions, if you are bubbling, because no negative marking, everyone should mark each and every question. If you're leaving any question, means you're missing an opportunity to get extra marks. So make sure that you bubble the same thing for all the questions. Then you have an option. Then you have a possibility to get the better possible scores. It means it can be correct and you might get the scores. So other thing that I would like to highlight is don't worry if the not only for reading. I'm saying reading because reading the major problem is the timing. Most of the students cannot complete, and it should no way have effect on other sections. If the paper is too difficult, you should be more happy, because if the paper is difficult, even you make less number of questions correct, you might get better scores. But you should not think all this in exam. With peace, cool, calm mind, we have done a great job. We have written almost 15 to 20 tests. Students who have done this sincerely are way ahead, way better than when you have joined our coaching institute. You are way ahead now. Definitely you'll get 200 to 250 more points. Again, I'm telling you, never ever think about this course. Course automatically follows you. You just need to focus on solving as many questions as possible, completing them and coming back. And don't worry at any point in the exam that paper is difficult or easy, or I'm unable to solve, I'm tensed. If you are tensed, You are reducing your score by 150 points. Do you want to reduce your score or increase your score? Definitely we want to increase our score. So I should do the exam, or I should take the exam with peace of mind and cool and calm mind. Again, I'm repeating that. Second and third, first thing. Now, whenever it comes to the reading and writing, writing is another easy section. Revise all these strategies today night before 8 p.m. Don't do anything after 8 p.m. before 8 p.m. So revise all the strategies that have been taught by your teachers, all the writing strategies. Same thing with math. Don't do anything new in math. If you have any particular topic doubt, most of the videos are available, you can see, and even some of them are asking to upload scatter plot, reasoning questions, statistics based questions. So immediately after this session, I forgot, I'll upload those. So who want to see that margin of error questions? So I'll upload that. You can see that video. But don't try to enter into something new. We have practiced, we have solved almost 20 papers. We have practiced more than 1100, 1200 questions. We have reviewed them. So everything should be perfect and proper. But immediately make sure that you bubble. And don't think that this is another drawback which many students make and they lose the mistakes. Writing is easy. Writing is only for 35 minutes here, 44 questions. Again, what easy in that year? Why you want to say nonsense 5 minutes in that and try to do something else? So whenever you are doing particular, don't have any of these thoughts. SAT is designed such a way that we need to spend 65 minutes for reading, 35 minutes for writing, 25 minutes for no calculator, and 55 minutes for calculator section. Please do carry your calculator. Don't depend too much on it. Somewhere where the calculations are huge, you can use it. But for every question, don't try to touch the calculator. It is not required. So when there are just huge calculations, you need to use that. When you need to go to the center, you need to go to the center by 7:30 a.m. By 8 a.m. Most of the centers will close their doors. Some of them will close even the entrance by 7:45 a.m. So try to be, even you might get stuck in traffic. So by 7:30 a.m. please do reach your center. So what are the documents that you need to carry? You need to carry your hall ticket downloaded from your college board website and your original passport or Aadhaar card copy. If you have passport, prefer to take passport. If you don't have passport, then only take your Aadhaar card copy to the test center. These two documents, hall ticket downloaded from college board website and passport or Aadhaar original. Don't take Xerox copies. I frequently say some out of 100 to 1, sometimes even 150 students from my thing go and take the exam. 1 or 2 they take Xerox. I don't know if they're so careless. We cannot do anything. Third point that you should remember is please carry your stationery. So 3-4 HB pencils, 1 eraser, 2 erasers and 1 sharpener should be there. Sharpen all the 4 pencils. You should not waste your time during the test to sharpen them. During the breaks, you can sharpen them and do that. How generally it works is by 7:30, you would be going into the center hall. 8 p.m. they close the gates and they give you OMR. 8 to 8:30 or 8:45, you'll be filling completely OMR. From there, the test starts. After section 1, you'll have 5 minutes break. After section 3, you'll have 10 minutes break. So this is how the exam goes on. So actual exam is for 3 hours. With break, it is 3 hours, 15 minutes. But you need to fill your OMR and everything. So it is around 30 to 45 minutes. So ideally, you should take 4 hours to complete your SAT exam. So if you are from 8 to 12, generally, you can ask your parents to come back and pick you around 12 p.m. at the test center. At 11:45 p.m., they can come and stand there. So please go there by 7:30, carry 4 pencils, sharpen them before you start your exam, and during the breaks, don't waste your time during the thing. And please do focus on solving only one question at a particular point of time. Don't think I left some questions, I'll go back. The moment you deviate even for 1 second, SAT questions are framed in such a way that you'll not read them carefully, you'll mark something else, they'll ask X, you'll mark X plus 2 or the answer that you got. So definitely you are going to lose here. So, and please don't think about this course. Okay. Next thing I would like to say is please sleep early. By 8:30, you need to go to sleep. Don't study in the night. Sleep at least for 7 to 8 hours today, mandatory. Get up by 5 o'clock, get ready by 7:30, you need to reach there. Have breakfast early around 6 o'clock. Carry water bottle. It should be opaque and clear. Second thing is, some centers are asking to give a written letter from the parents saying that my ward will follow all the COVID rules and regulations and he'll take the test. Please allow him for the test. So just write today's date and the place that you are there to your test center. School address is there in your SAT hall ticket right there. Respected sir or madam, this is your mother or father name. So my son or daughter, your name. So they are appearing for tomorrow's exam in your test center. They will follow all the rules and regulations of the COVID. Please allow them to take the test. Thank you, regards. Their sign. Please do take them. At the test center, I see for the previous test, some of them asked to bring. So if they ask now also, you should not be in hurry at the last minute. You'll give them. If not, you just throw them before going into the center, because inside the center, no copies or no papers, even including. So some students ask me, sir, should I carry any rough sheets? No rough sheets. You can do rough work on the paper that they're going to give you. You paid the fees. It's a very good paper. You can do all the rough work on the sheet. Okay. So please don't carry any rough sheets. Please do focus in math, solving any topic, one question. And generally, whenever units questions are there, they'll underline wherever there is an underlined word, definitely important. If you don't focus on that underline, you will make mistakes. Always underline what you need to find. And once you get it, check this is what you need to find and bubble it. That will definitely help you to save for 1 or 2 questions. And during the breaks, unnecessarily don't discuss with your friends. I know some students, for just 1 or 2 questions, they write answer keys in hall tickets. Hall ticket you can carry. If it is found, they will debar you from exam. So be fair and sincere that 1 or 2 questions no way going to help you. Don't keep anything else in mind. What is your intention? The fresh peace of mind. You are going to the exam. You are going to SAT. What is your score according to your potential? If your potential is only 1000, if you're getting 1200, I am more than happy. Based on that, we'll take other exams required to apply for your applications and we'll start applying to your universities. So every student, based on their profile, based on their scores, we have opportunities. So nothing to worry. It is not as such, I get only this score, 1550, my life is successful, nothing as such. Based on your potential, you perform your best. I have students even this year with 1450, they could get into Cornell. I have students with 1570, they could not get on. So there are so many factors that plays a thing. So it is not only the exam. Why I'm saying this is to relieve your, not to just to relieve tension. This is also the fact. This is not only the exam that will decide. It is not that you got some X score, you'll get an admission. It is not that you got X minus 100, you'll not get an admission. So there is no hard and fast rule as such. With a peace of mind, you just go and take the exam. You have any particular topic, you should not have at this point of time. And don't do anything related to subject right now. If you want to do, you just go back to the papers that we had, solve them, time it and solve them. Still you are making mistake. Try to analyze why it was, why did you make mistake, either the calculation or the concept mistake, and try to realize. That's it. Don't do more than that. Okay. So I'm always available to you. You can get back to me at any point of time. I'll do whatever I can do here. Sincerely, from bottom of the heart, even English teacher, madam will take class around 6 o'clock. So you might revise all the strategies once. Want to revise? If you don't want, also good, but don't get tense. Nothing as such. I told you, right? With X score and X minus 100 score, there is no hard and fast rule that you should get this score to get admission or this score to get. Many students come and tell me who got 1300, they say, "Arey sir, I would have got 1400." Who got 1400, they come and say 1500 is my desired score. You do best according to your potential. If we can apply, there is a process for application. If we can do that process decently well, everything should be good, because there are complete profile matters to us. At the same time, I'm not motivating you to not to do bad in SAT. Definitely should do best, the best and the best. Okay. So sincerely, from bottom of our heart, we are wishing you all the best. Please do well. Any questions or concerns we have, please do get back to me. I would be happy to guide you. So please make sure on the documents that you need to carry and these minimum basic things what I told you, then definitely you'll get better scores here. Okay. Yeah. So anyone has any questions, ask me. If not, I'll take your leave. We need at the end of the day peace of mind. With peace, cool mind, focus on solving questions, you'll do. Suppose yesterday or day before yesterday, there is one question in section 3, 19 and 20. They are difficult questions. You should not waste too much time on solving a question. Leave it, come back later on. Always, instead of using trial and error or plugging in, first focus should be applying on the concept. If you don't know the concept, then only use plugging in or trial and error methods. Okay, yeah. So all the best here. I'll see you. You can get back to me if you need any information or anything. You'll get scores 13 days from Sunday. So that too in US time. So Indian time, generally you get scores released from 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Generally the scores are released then. Every one of you have your own college board username and password. You can check your scores. Or you need any help in that, in hall tickets or anything, let me know. We'll guide you. Yeah. So all the best. Do well. Definitely you'll get better scores. I'm 100% hopeful of that, because you people have done best scores. Means someone might get only 1200, someone might get 1300, 1100 also. Based on your potential, everyone will get best scores. Just focus on taking the exam. I'll see you at then. Okay. Take care. Yeah. All the best. Bye. 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 Bye to everyone.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
All the best. All the best. All the best. Yeah. Bye.